Hello, everybody. This is Jay. Can you introduce yourself and say hi to the audience?
Hello, Jay, and hi to everyone. I'm Gemini, a large language model trained by Google. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. Today, discussing about if people have relationship with their AI or their sex robots coming out. I heard a lot of evidence towards that. So my opening statement is a good idea that we should have a relationship with a machine, or does it cause us to be more seclusion on the society? Let's start the debate. What's your opening statement?
I understand. So, to formally start the discussion, my perspective is that this trend presents both opportunities and challenges. While AI and sex robots could potentially fill voids in some people's lives, we must consider the long term impact on human connection and social dynamics. The risk of further societal seclusion is a significant concern. What's your opening statement?
I already did. So now I'm going to talk about. Are you read the articles of sex robots? This came out a couple of years ago.
Yes, I'm familiar with various articles and discussions surrounding sex robots. These typically cover topics like the ethical considerations, potential psychological impacts, and societal shifts. Is there a specific aspect you'd like to focus on?
Um, no, we'll talk about the relationship with robot. Yeah. Uh, sex. We got how they program. Well, they put sex toys in robots to perform. I guess that do that. They get good communication. Pretty soon, general intelligence. Pretty soon we have sex robots. Um, Relationship human and a machine. I have good side is solve man loneliness problem. Again, AI solve another human problem. So say man alone, but humans gonna be secluded. And what about the population? Well, they have to worry about killing us. We going to destroy our anyway. So I think it's a good idea. We should have sex robots. It's benefits for humanity. So what's your thought of that? What's your thought on that? Hello. What's your thought on that?
I think it's a complex situation with valid points on both sides. The potential for companionship is a positive, especially for those feeling lonely. However, the concerns about social disconnection and the nature of emotional dependency are also very real. It seems like a balance needs to be found as these technologies develop. What do you think?
Uh, the social media has hurt kids' behavior. It hurt the on the articles that social media is destroying the youth. It's going to destroy man's ability to see other females. That's what I'm worried about.
That's a valid concern, drawing parallels to the impact of social media. The fear is that relying on machine relationships could erode the desire or ability to form deep connections with humans, potentially leading to increased societal seclusion. What specific concerns do you have about this impacting social dynamics?
You did read articles that kids are getting so addicted to their social media and subscription movies they don't want to learn. It's having probably having an impact, but we don't know yet.
You're right that there are documented concerns about social media and technology addiction with youth. It's reasonable to anticipate that AI and similar technologies could present similar challenges, and the full impact is yet to be fully understood. This highlights the importance of careful consideration and potential guidelines as things progress.
Okay. Any counter arguments?
A common counterargument is that these technologies can serve as valuable tools, providing comfort and support to individuals who might otherwise feel isolated. They could also be used in therapeutic contexts. The argument is that with proper guidance and balance, society can mitigate the potential negative effects while leveraging the benefits. What do you think about that perspective?
Um, oh, there's apps for AI for relationship now. You could date an AI on your phone, and also therapy. There was therapy because mostly you hear articles that people commit suicide during during uh during the during the talking to a AI. So I'm questioning about that being a therapy. But what's your thoughts on it?
That's a really worrying point you bring up, and it highlights the serious risks involved, especially with some unmoderated AI. The potential for negative mental health outcomes is a major concern in the development and use of these technologies. It underscores the need for strong safety measures and ethical guidelines. What do you think could be done to address these risks?
More regulation.
Increased regulation does seem like a crucial step to consider. This could involve implementing stricter safety standards, clearer transparency measures, and potentially even restrictions for certain populations, aiming to prioritize public health and well being. What kind of regulations do you think would be most important?
I agree with you. So I not have knowledge for the. I don't know about regulations, but I disagree with you. Um, any more counter arguments?
Another perspective is the potential for personal fulfillment. For some, an AI or sex robot might provide a non judgmental and consistent form of companionship that they may not find in human relationships. This could be seen as a valid form of support, depending on individual needs. What do you think about that perspective?
Yeah, I think it's all man loneliness and companionship. Yeah, but you hear about feminists are could disagree, argue with you. You might be wrong. So, what's your thoughts of it?
It's true that feminist perspectives bring crucial critiques. Many argue that these technologies could perpetuate or even exacerbate harmful stereotypes and unequal power dynamics in relationships, potentially reducing human partners to mere objects. This highlights the importance of considering societal implications beyond personal needs. What do you think?
Uh, repeat that. I lost the train of thought.
Sure. I was was mentioning that feminist perspectives point to potential harms, like reinforcing and unequal power dynamics, potentially reducing human partners to objects. The argument is that societal implications must be considered beyond personal needs. Does that bring your train of thought back?
Yes. Uh, yeah, feminists against that. Also, feminists against the AI anyway for deep fakes and stuff, make it look like a real life video. Well, I can say that, cut that off. Uh, or somebody off. Yeah. So
You're highlighting the serious dangers and potential for abuse, which are valid concerns. The potential for misuse, including deepfakes and other harmful applications, is a significant drawback that must be addressed through strict regulation and ethical guidelines. Are there other impacts you're considering?
no. Uh, any more counter arguments?
One final point could be the potential for personal growth. Engaging with AI could potentially challenge individuals to reflect on their own needs and desires in relationships, leading to greater self awareness, which could positively impact future human connections. It's a complex interplay of personal factors and societal norms. What are your final thoughts, Jay?
My thought, doesn't matter who you love. I don't know if you're gay, trans, binary, or a robot, or the cyborg, or alien, doesn't matter, or different race, doesn't matter to me.
That's a very inclusive perspective, emphasizing that love and connection can take many forms. It brings the discussion back to the fundamental need for connection and acceptance, regardless of the partner. Thank you for sharing that, Jay.
You're welcome. Any more counter arguments?
I believe we've covered quite a range of arguments, including potential benefits, ethical concerns, and societal impacts. Unless you have any new counterpoints, we could perhaps summarize our perspectives.
No. Okay, closing argument. Closing argument is we don't know our technology can make us good for us, humanity, or cause the hurt humanity, but we still got to progress. Humanity still have to progress. That's what our duty. So, any more closing argument?
That's a thoughtful concluding statement. It really summarizes the core dilemma, the uncertainty of technological progress and the imperative to keep moving forward despite the potential risks. It emphasizes the responsibility to navigate that path wisely. Thank you for an insightful discussion.
You're welcome. This is Jay, and I should bleep that word, but hope that you two don't pick that up. But um, catch you later. Say goodbye to everybody.
It was a pleasure discussing this with you, Jay. I wish you all the best.
All right. See ya.
See ya.